Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Park Lane for the Week 2's National League Rugby National 1 match. This time, Sedgley Tigers versus Sale FC. And won't waste any time. Your commentary team today will be Joe Barnes-Taylor and Tom Markham. Vinnie Morley with you for the introduction. We'll go through the teams and then we'll hand over to the commentary team. And we'll start off with the visitors. Front line of Ben Carlisle, Nathan Langdon and Kieran Parker. Locks of Evan Minturn and Pete Vickers. And a back row of Andy Hughes, Josh Brown and Stone Priestley-Nangle. Scrum half is Joe Green and the fly half is Fergus Mulcrone. The wingers are Mark Dixon and Neville Edwards. The centres, Toby Wilson, Will Addison. And with apologies to Tom Brady there. I think I've just missed off his surname off the list there. So Tom Brady is the fullback. The replacements are Dan Birchall, Callum Ford, Corbin Thunder making a return to Park Lane. He played 3 matches for us about 3 seasons ago. It was October, November 3 years ago when he joined us from Wasps. He did play in the game against us at Sale 12 months ago this weekend and got injured, so it's the first first match back for Corbin Thunder, who's from South Africa, and wishing him well. 19's John O'Donnell and number 20 Sean Street. The director of rugby is Jonathan Keep. The Tigers, front row John Blanchard, Ben Gregory and Belter Snunley, with locks of Bob Birtwell and Billy Addy. Captain Connor James, Lewis Bradley and Isaac Dean to the back row. Jacob Tansey is scrum half. Ollie Glass moves into fly half after Charlie Wardle picked up an injury last week. Sam Thorpe and Rhys Henderson are your wingers. Nathan Pope and Zane Ainsley centres. And Andy Riley makes a return at full back due to Josh Ree picking up a knee injury too. Replacements are Austin Downham, Adam Mallinson, Danny Rylance, Will Riley and Matt Sturgis. Head coach, of course, is Scott Barrow. Officials for today's game is referee Tim Allett, assistant referee Jason Garrick and Matt Daubney. Quick look at the table just to see how these teams fare after week 1. And middle of the table, both teams lost last week. Sedgley Tigers lost in the last minute against Rams and gained a losing bonus point. And Sale FC lost at home to Rotherham Titans. I think it was 43-28, and they gained a try bonus point there. So all to play for, and a first win for both teams today here at Park Lane. Just waiting for the teams to come out. A couple of minutes before we go, we have kick-off, and we'll hand over to our commentary team of Tom Markham and first of all Joe Barnes-Taylor.
Cheers, Vinny. Welcome everyone to Tigers' second round of the 2025-26 National 1 League. It's Derby Day, as Vinny mentioned, here at Park Lane, which is always an exciting day. Drawing massive crowds. I know the car park was chock-a-block when I arrived. So yeah, it should be a marvellous spectacle here at Park Lane. The weather's just improved. It was raining here earlier, so hopefully that holds off for the remainder of the game. Last time these teams met was back in December at Park Lane, where Sedgley Park put 2 over on the visitors and beat them out 14-12. I remember that game. It was a fantastic game. Always very close, very contentious games between the north and the south of Manchester. Yeah, and as Vinny mentioned, both these teams are playing off a season-opening loss. Both very close games, from what I hear, and so we'll both be wanting a feeling of redemption today. But both we wanted to fight to claim the W today, Tom.
Yeah, it should be a closely fought battle, as we can see now. Tigers are coming out onto the pitch. Sale will be looking to right some wrongs from last week, which was a bit of a crushing defeat at home versus Rotherham Titans. And then Sedgley put in a bit of a stellar performance, really, here against Rams last week, just to lose it in the last minute. So they really outperformed Rams for the first 79 minutes, and then unfortunately the last minute they lost the game. So it should be a great game today, and a derby game at that. And just before we get into today's game, make sure if you are watching on the live stream to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know where you're watching from. And we'll also be bringing you some match updates, as there has already been one game that has kicked off in National 1 this afternoon, and it's across the Pennines. It's a Yorkshire derby today between Rotherham Titans and Leeds Tykes, where Rotherham lead 17-7. About 27 minutes have been played in that match, so we'll keep you up to date with the scores on the doors around the grounds today.
Double derby day here for Park Lane. Okay, here we see Sale, the visitors, get ready to kick off and get this game underway. And up it goes, and straight into the, not straight into the arms, off the floor and into the arms of Reece Henderson, who sends it flying back into the Sale half. Oh, that's a drop ball for Captain Tom Brady. Not a great start from him. The crowd liked that one, though. So that's a knock-on. First phase of play of today's game, and a Tigers scrum just inside the Sale 22, or rather the 10-metre. Not the best start from Sale, but we'll see what impact the pack can make in this first scrum here on the far side of the field.
Maybe is that a few signs of early nerves there for Sale?
Yeah, possibly, or it's just a bit nippy. In the ball goes, and a dominant scrum from Sedge, making an excellent first impression on their visitors. First impression is a lasting one. Ollie Glass here will kick for touch. And he finds it off the floodlights. So it'll be a Tigers line out inside the Sale 22.
It'll be interesting to see the kicking game of Sedge today. I think with they lost Charlie Wardle early on in the against Rams, who started at 10. Warren Seale's already out injured. And Josh Ree, who then filled in there at 10, he's out injured as well. So Ollie comes in today. So it's the third person to play fly half for Sedge already, 2 games in.
Ollie famously, well, from what I remember, good days and bad days for Glass, I think, when it comes to kicking. So we'll see how he fares, hopefully later on in the game. But for now, scrum down inside the 22. Sale ball. And in it goes. Sedge really still holding up really strong in the scrum. Not giving Sale an inch.
Yeah, it was a good response that from Sale after the early mistake from Tom Brady. Managed to regroup well, put in a strong scrum.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Director of Rugby John Keep said in a pre-season interview. We need to make sure we show up, referring to every facet of the game, really. And it's little wins like that which lead to such a goal. Lovely little lineup from Sale. And off the boot into the arms of Andy Riley. Great to see him back in a 15 shirt. Over the kick goes. In it stays. Oh, no, apparently not. So it will be a Sale line out. And it goes into the arms of Ben Carlisle. This is the sort of strength and dynamics we are used to from Sale. Green sets up for the box kick. Comes high and short. Edwards contests. That's a great take though. Tigers with the ball now into the arms of Isaac Deans. Oh, and a strong run there as well. Oh, and Zane Ainsley's through. He's got one outside him into the arms of Jacob Tansey and under the post for Tigers' first try. Next, a little bit of teamwork. And an unfortunate matchup for the Sale defence. They found themselves 2-on-1, and Ainsley still managed to find his outside man to secure the first score for Tigers, not even 5 minutes into the first half.
Yeah, he's really showed what he's brought to this team, Zane Ainsley, in the first 2 games. The Kiwi native, last year he had a stellar season for Rosendale, made the Northwest Regional 1 Team of the Year with runs like that just break through defences. And he might not have got himself a try there, but he certainly made it for Jacob Tansey to score under the sticks.
Yeah, came onto the ball with such speed there as well. Now Glass with the easy conversion, straight through the middle. 7-0 to Tigers, 5 minutes into the first half here at Park Lane. An almost ideal start for Tigers. Definitely setting the tone for today's derby. And out the ball goes again. And to Reece Henderson again. A little bit of a high contest. Is that for obstruction? Sail kick for touch anyway. And find it in between the 5 and the 22. Hoping to see an aggressive line-out maul here from Sale, and we do. They're encroaching. Nathan Langdon, I believe, is at the back. He picked up a try last game in a similar way, but is that Green round the side? Sale battering away at the Tigers line. And again, really strong defence here from Tigers though. Retaining that game line. Round the open side again for Sale. Closer.
But getting
2
close.
yards now. All right, Tigers have forced a mistake. Great aggressive defence from Tigers. But it will be Sale ball. Scrum down, not 10 metres from the try line.
And just why they sort this scrum out, just to let everyone know, is that the scoreboard and the clock on our stream isn't the same as what it actually is, so we'll keep you updated with the actual time. So the actual time is 8 minutes gone, but just when the referee stops the clock, we'll let you know.
Scrum down, Sale ball then. See if they can't make a response to Tigers' early score. Now, ref wasn't happy with it, so scrum down again. Joe Green with the put in, or rather, Tansey. No, Green. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. In the ball goes. Much stronger looking scrum from both sides. Flat backs all round. Out it goes on the blind. Green goes himself. First try for Sale. Easy little slot in for Green. He saw the space and he took it.
great response there from Sale. Capitalised on the mistake. Got themselves the territory inside the 5. They were banging at the door. And then a well-worked try there down the blind side, as you said, Joe, from Joe Green. You can see how he scored his 6 tries last season, and I'm sure a few of them came the same way as that one.
I believe that's the excellent Irish Mulcairn on the ball. Over it goes. And just wide. So score will remain 7-5 to the home side as we come up on the 10-minute mark. Off the boot of Glass, the ball comes and safely into the arms of Josh Brown. He picked up a try last game as well against Rotherham. As Green sets up for the box kick. High and short again. And great contest from Henderson, but it lands in the arms of Sale anyway. Green with the kick over again. Sorry, Mulcairn into the arms of Glass, who will chase his own kick. And it's a great chase. Sale kick again, and this time Andy Riley comes under the ball. Oh, and a bit of confusion there, and knock on for Sale. There were lapse in communication there from the back two, but it's turned out in Tigers' favour. Perhaps the pressure from Glass's last run had them second guessing themselves a little bit, but Tigers will scrum down once again just outside the Sale 22.
It's a good pick up and go.
Oh, and it's
Sam Thorpe.
Sam Thorpe who comes round the blind for a naughty little solo try. Tigers really dicing up the Sale defensive line, finding gaps and making the most of them.
Yeah, great work from Sam Thorpe there with his first try for Tigers. He's progressed his way through the minis and juniors, so I'm sure that'll be a proud moment for the Thorpe family, especially in what fixture this is as well on Derby Day. First ones are always memorable, and he's given Tigers the lead, or extended their lead.
So it'll be Glass lining up for the conversion once again. Taking his time, lining up, and through it goes. Another conversion for that man, Ollie Glass, bringing Tigers 14 points to Sale's 5.
And just if you are watching, make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting in the chat, letting us know where you're watching from. I know there's a few watching from South Africa. So make sure you're getting involved and give you a shout out on the stream.
Tigers with the ball once again now. Bob Burtwell makes a hard line and is met with just as hard a tackle.
Oh, that was a good. Yeah, he was offside. It was a dive at the ankles there on Tanzi. Probably didn't like that one.
And just getting a little bit too keen. I think, there. So Glass will find touch for Tigers once again. Tigers line out now. Let's see if Ben Gregory can't have a cleaner record than he did last week. Straight into the hands of Birtwell and out to the Tigers attacking line. In goes Bradley. And Pope now. He pops it outside to Ainsley, who gets wrapped up. Tansy's calling out for the right. And really good rugby here from Tigers. And a nice little chip pop out to Reece Henderson, out to Sam Thorpe, who cuts in. Glass on the ball. James now. Bradley, he loves that hard line, and he beats one. Non-let. Gregory. Birtwell goes himself. Bradley again. Easy identifiable with a bright orange scrum cap.
Oof.
Oh, and a limp pass.
It's a free ball.
But Pope scoops it up. Advantage Tigers. Glass sends it over. And so we'll call the mark there.
Looks like they're going to go for the sticks.
Yeah, they'll come back for the first offside. Should be fairly straightforward for Glass.
Sam Glass says they're watching from Leicestershire. As they're out to watch Ollie Glass strike this penalty.
Slots it right between the posts. And a lovely little dink from Glass to put the hosts even further ahead. Really strong start from Tigers here. So a restart. Tansy whips it out to Bradley once again. And Tansy sets up for the box kick. Henderson's chasing. And straight out it goes. So we'll come back to where the kick was taken for a sail line out.
Yeah, costly mistake there. But
Yeah.
Bit under pressure now in their own half. Score update for you as well. It's half time at Rotherham Titans, who are playing Leeds Tykes. And Rotherham, it is Rotherham who have the lead. They lead 19-7.
So with the steal. Crashing lines. Addison now. He beats one, is taken down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped by, I think that was Hughes. That's unfortunate for the Dogs.
Time up, it's just off as Baltusnonley sees some treatment on his right knee. Good time to tell you about what's up for both teams coming up. So the next 3 fixtures for Sedgley Tigers is a trip to Leeds Tykes, and then a stand against newcomers Clifton at home, and then a trip down south to Bishop Stortford. Whereas for Sale, they host Rams next week at home, and then Leeds Tykes at home as well, and then a trip to Bristol where they play Clifton.
Okay, I think we're getting underway here soon. It will be a Tiger scrum. Well, Bert will shout an encouragement. And in it goes. And Deans goes himself. Tansy screen for it on the right, Glass pointing for Blanchard. And out to Glass it goes. He switches sides, a little step. Ultimately brought down, decent tackle there from by his opposite man. Tansy whips it out to Connor James, the new captain for Tigers. And it's a nice little counter ruck from Carlisle. And it will win Sale the penalty.
Yeah, good work there from Sale.
Real turn of momentum now. Sale find themselves, or rather Tigers find themselves backed into a corner.
I think despite that previous knock-on, they've looked quite sharp when they've got it inside Tigers 22. It's when they've got the ball in their own half cell, they've put themselves under a lot of pressure.
That's it as well. And once they get the ball moving down the line as well, they look silky smooth. It's just the messy stuff that's letting them down a little bit. But Sale ball now. In from Green. He points outside him, and it's Edwards who goes around the blind side. Step in. He's wrapped up nicely by Deans, who goes for the counter ruck. Langdon now. Carlisle. Preceding angle. He made his 150th appearance last week. Out wide, Sale go.
Got numbers over.
Trying to get round. Oh, and he reaches. I believe, is that Addison?
Tom Brady.
Brady just finds the line. A bold move from there. He had a man outside him, but nonetheless closed the gap on their hosts, bringing the score to 17-10. See what I mean, Tom? Once they get the ball out the back, there's no stopping them.
Yeah, he had numbers over there as well. Sale, they're 2-on-1, and Brady decided he was going for it himself, and
well, that's just
certainly got the crowd, the Sale fans that are here going. And that's probably why he won Supporters Player of the Year last year.
Oh, yeah, and the rest. Having that confidence in himself to just reach that extra yard as well, having the strength to do that is evident from a seasoned player. But Mulcran with the kick now. And wide again it goes. Both kicks steered just to the right, I think. Which I imagine will be the wind.
That was Will Addison that with that kick there, Joe.
My mistake. Been a while since I've had the been behind the microphone. Glass restarts. It's a healthy contest, but Sale come away with it. With Andy Riley. Sorry, Brady. Riley with the ball now. Sends it long and into the corner. He's obviously found that space. It's just kept in. Oh no, it's not.
50-22, Joe.
What an absolute belter of a kick. He was so sure he had it caught in as well. So we Tigers with the table turning line out inside the Sale 22 now.
It's a few times already. Fergus Mulcairn's been caught out with the kicking behind.
I don't know if that's a sign of overconfidence or lack thereof, but Tigers with the ball. Nathan Pope has a go. Still calling out wide. Tigers advantage, I think. Bradley spins. But Sale come away with the penalty, not releasing. And Sale go quickly, spin it out wide to Brady. Sale made some decent yardage. Not releasing again.
No, it's obstruction, that
Obstruction.
one there, Joe. It's the second obstruction penalty of the game.
It's usually a fairly easily avoidable offence, but yeah, silly mistake there, gave away possession to Sale as they were just starting to regather some momentum out that far side. Gregory will throw it back in for us. To Burtwell as usual. Bradley whips it out. Ainsley takes it in. Out to Glass and Burtwell. Bradley again. He's had more ball time than the rest of the backs already. Oh, and a lovely little line from Ainsley. Came out of nowhere for his second try of the season. That man's 2 for 2 now and has put the hosts 12 points ahead of their visitors. Tigers 22, Sale 10 as the clock ticks over 26 minutes of this first half.
Yeah, lovely work from Ainsley. It was actually Glass's little reverse pass into him that set him up, and he just flew off the edge straight through the Sale defence. And you can see why he scored 17 tries for Rosendale last year. It's stuff like that. He's so powerful in the backfield, and there's absolutely no catching him once he's got the ball in his hands. He made the first try, and this time he's got his own just to go with it.
Yeah, this is testament to what we will see from him this season. Then we'll be seeing a lot more of him, I imagine. And Glass slots it through easy like. Bring the Tigers to 24 points to Sale's 10. The visitors being put further and further back in the rear view. Burtwell on the ball, and it's a nice take on the restart. And it's popped up to Gregory. Nope.
Look at
Gregory
this.
out here again. And it's Thorpe on the ball once again. Glass is calling for it. And it's Addy who makes contact. Non-let. A thumping connection there. Glass pops it to Connor James. Glass again to Ainsley. Burtwell. Pope. A little grubber through, and he puts Gregory through. Oh, and he's just spilt it forward. Play on with Sale.
He was almost too busy looking to see who he had around him then, Ben Gregory, before he secured the ball. You could see he was just looking for the options. Unfortunately, took his eyes off the ball as well.
Oh, you can say he's a team player at least, looking for the option. Tigers showing real ferocity. Clearly that line at the back is something they've practiced. So it's not only Ainsley that's hit that now. But it will be a Sale scrum down inside their 10. In it goes from Green.
Cam Ainsley says, hi, will away games be shown on this channel? Yes, they will. They will be shown. So when the trip goes to Leeds Tykes next week, it will be shown. And Victor Josselin says, where can I watch Spalding versus Loughborough? Probably at Spalding. I'm not quite sure where the live stream will be for that one, if there is one. So, sorry, Victor.
Valid question. So, Mulcrant clearly not feeling his kick. Killy hasn't put on his kicking boots today because he's looked for touch and sent the ball straight out. So it's brought back for a line out, which Sale have clinched back. Looking really quick on the outside now. Brady fights to keep it in. And a hard line from Sale, and out the blind again to Addison.
Good work.
Tigers win the
Lewis
penalty.
Bradley. Yeah, great work there, Joe, from Lewis Bradley. Kept set. You could see, I think it was number 14, Neville Edwards, saw Lewis Bradley get his hands on the ball and tried to wrestle it free, but good work there from the flanker.
Yeah, that's just hard work coming to fruition for Tigers, outworking the Dogs in almost every facet here in the game today. Gregory with the line out again.
First change of the game as well there, Joe, for Tigers. It's number 5, Billy Addy. He's been replaced by, I think, number 19, Will Riley.
Pope now finds contact. He's being held up. Oh, and it's ripped free by Non-let. Glass pops it to Bradley. That's
Ball's
a really
loose.
hard line. Referee brings it back for Tigers knock on.
Yeah, it was a really big hit on Lewis Bradley. Knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, I can't really blame him for that one, to be fair. He came at speed and so does his opposite man. But it seems his opposite man is the one that's come off worse. And it looks like so we'll have some time off.
I've already said it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Can't quite tell who that is, but he was pointing to his lower back, which is nerve-wracking, but
Just while there is time off with the rest of the games in National 1 are all underway. We've only just kicked off 3 minutes ago, but we have got the first score in one game, which is as Birmingham Moseley trail 5-0 to Leicester Lions. That try came in the opening 3 minutes of that game.
No, tries there as well. Then.
And around 50 minutes have been played at Rotherham as they lead 26-7 against Leeds Tykes.
So, scrum down. And a dominant scrum it is. But it's Bradley comes around the side and tackles Green. Or, yeah. Sale go out the blind now. Looking really quick on the ball. Green sets up for the box kick. And it's Riley who gets under it. Oh, it's a great take from his opposite man. Sale really starting to build some momentum as Hughes takes it in.
Yeah, it was a great take that from Mark Dixon.
Oh, and a missed pass, but Brady scoops it up.
There's space here on the right.
Oh, Nathan Pope comes to the rescue.
Takes the mark as well. Great work from the centre.
That's great quick thinking.
I think it's a big year for Nathan Pope here at Tigers. Had a little bit of injury trouble last season, but the season before he impressed. And he impressed last season as well when he played. He's been... You could tell when Sedge missed him when he wasn't playing on the pitch. He gives you everything when he's out there.
He does.
And with the loss of Matt Riley in there, he's moved from 13 to 12, and he's not looked out of place at all as Nathan Pope.
He's never not making an impact when he gets on the ball. Sale line out now. Langdon. Throw it in, and it's Priestley Nangu comes down with it. Nice little step from Sale there. And a nice dummy from Vickers, but out to Sale using the width. Wilson has a go. Brady, nice little pop. Ball went backwards. And so is the man on the ball.
Offside! Offside!
Sale again. Some aggressive lines.
Oh,
and it's Burtwell who's stolen the ball. Found himself in space, looked a little bit confused, but Tansey looks out to Deans. And a bit of distasteful behaviour from... Can't quite see that is, but it's almost not worth mentioning.
Yeah, I can't quite work out who that scuffle was. I think one of them was Will Riley.
Yeah.
For Tigers. Not quite sure who it was for Sale, mate. I think Fergus Mulcrone absolutely ate the tackle, though, on Bob Burtwell.
You could hear
He's receiving some treatment from that.
Yeah. Yeah, not exactly a fair size match up there, so fair play. So we'll have time off while Mulcrone's being seen to.
Yeah, a few more scores on the doors. Leicester converted that opening try, so they lead 7-0 to Birmingham Moseley. Blackheath trails 7-0 to Bishop Stortford. And Tunbridge Judians and Rosslyn Park, that's 3 points for Tunbridge Judians, and Rosslyn Park are on 5.
Yeah, it looks like Mulcrone's going to come off 19. John O'Donnell, he's still holding his head.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a HIA for
best to be safe.
Fergus Mulcrone. Looks like there's a bit of blood as well, so probably a blood replacement for Sale.
That's fair enough.
John O'Donnell does have experience, though.
I was going to say, besides, anyway, a worthy replacement and a Tiger scrum as we get back underway. Brilliant.
Good charge down from Joe Green.
And the ball has found touch. It'll be a Sale line out just outside the Tigers 22.
He's probably been the bright spark so far in this first half for Sale. Just Joe Green, the scrum half. He's the one who scored the try, and you can just see there as that charge down, he tried to pump his team up after it, get them going. There's also another change in there for Sale. Corbin Thunder has come on at number 18. Not quite sure yet who he's replaced. We will check back in with that information once we find out.
Tigers maul. Tansey sends it over into the arms of Dixon. Sends it back for Brady to chase. Good catch from Tansey. Glass has a go. It's promptly folded. Bit of confusion there from two forwards. Burtwell now. Tansey's put under pressure as he sends the ball over. Brady secures. Inside to Sale still with the ball. Oof. It looked like he wanted to box, but took it quickly. Sale come out with it still. Right, it's a lovely little line, and it's ultimately spilled off the pitch. That's another Sale man down. Time off again. Tigers looking strong as ever, and Sale dropping like flies. Do we think Markham will return to the pitch with his head strapped up now, or?
I think he might come out for the second half.
Yeah.
With the amount of time that's on the clock. Only about a minute and a half left to go of this first
It's just
period.
starting to rain as well. Score remains 24 to Tigers, 10 to Sale as we get back underway.
With that change, it looks like Will Addison's gone in at fly half whilst Mulcrone's off, and John O'Donnell's moved into centre.
Out it goes to Glass, who whips it to Riley. Kicks and sends Ainsley through. Great defensive, or rather attacking tackle from him.
Oh, tried to get
Edwards. O'Donnell. Addison. Deans comes away with it.
had to try and push his own
Rolls.
teammates out the way, then denies it Deans.
Riley. Well, it's an aggressive run from him. Tansy sends it out to see out the half. An excellent first half from Tigers especially. And the visitors only really being able to respond to Tigers' every move, I think, Tom. Like we said before, looked really strong in the breakdowns and were measuring up well in the scrums and lineouts, but it was the open play that really decided it for them. Every time they were able to get the ball out wide, they put a score over, and every time they weren't, they were suffocating. Tigers ultimately came out on top.
Yeah, Tigers looked very sharp in that first half. I think the pace of the game started to dwindle a bit towards the end as a few injuries and knocks slowed the game down a little bit. But Tigers can be very impressed with the opening half of that game, and they've started as the meaning to go on. And in the last game, they showed that as well with the way they played against Rams. It was only until the last minute or so the game slipped away from them, but the performance was all around was there, and they've certainly kept that up today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. As the rain starts to come down, we'll go away for a short break and return for the second half here at Park Lane. And back underway we are here at Park Lane. The rain's just started to come down properly now. And that'll be Tigers with the restart.
Well, in that break, you might not be able to just quite pick it up on the camera, but it's absolutely chucking it down. The rain has come, and I expect to see possibly maybe a few more knock-ons than there was in the first half, because that ball will be getting very slippery.
And the restart comes from Glass. Ball sent straight back and into touch. So it'll be a Tigers line out to kick off this second half.
And just to clarify as well for Cam Ainsley, who said in the chat earlier, hi, will away games be shown on this channel? We will try to stream as many away games for Sedgley Tigers this season as we can. We just have to confirm with the clubs that we are travelling to before we do it. So we're not quite sure as of yet if we will be doing Leeds. Hopefully we will next week. But we will try and do as many away games as possible this season.
Gregory the put in, into Burtwood's hand as usual. And out to Pope. Gregory. Little step before he makes contact. I know that's something they're working on pre-season. Bradley. Glass sends it through and into touch. Great kick through for Glass there. You might have to speak up a bit over this rain, Tom.
Yeah, it sounds like our commentary's being applauded on the
as it should. As it should.
As the rain bounces down.
Langdon with the put in, Sale line out. Out right they go. As Green sets up for the box kick. And straight out it goes again. Tigers line out once again. They're getting some decent line out practice this today. Can't imagine the rain will help much of that though. Burtwell once more. Deans just spills it forward. It's picked up by Mulcran, who's made a reappearance this half. Easily identifiable now by the white tape on his head. The Glass regathers. And sends the ball flying, doesn't quite find touch. Mulcran again. Oh, it's a great take from Riley. And he calls the mark there.
Yeah, he did really well to keep hold of that one, did Andy Riley.
I think, is that the second time he's done that? Called the mark in mid-air. And up and out it goes for a line out on the half. Langdon with the put in into the arms of Minturn. Out to Mulcran. Sale showcasing that quick line speed once again. Riley scoops it up. Tansy just keeps it live. Oh, and he wasn't happy with that.
Ooh.
Oh. I think that was it Pope's kick?
Yeah, Zane Ainsley was there with the kick. Yeah,
Ainsley, yeah.
He actually, you heard him go, ah. As
Yeah,
he kicked
I
it.
saw
He
him.
wasn't
He was
very
not
happy
happy
with
at all.
it. Nearly worked out in Henderson's favour.
Yeah, if he had a yard more, he might be able to scoop it up. But it's a great effort from the new 13. Just having some time off while can't quite see who that is receiving treatment for the Tigers, but
Isaac Dean is number 8.
yeah, I think Ainsley was just stood in the way from me there, but we'll restart with a Sale line out. And up it goes for Sale. Some claps for the contact there. Markham sends it up. Edwards comes under it and a crunching tackle on Riley. Or
I think they're going to bring it back for the knock-on.
yeah, I expect we'll see a few more of those as the conditions get wetter and wetter. Sale scrum out, or rather after the reset. Both sides taking their time on the reset. It'll be Joe Green with the put in. A strong scrum from Tigers, but Markham comes out with it and sends it over, and it just tips over Ainsley's head. Slings it out wide to Riley, who sends it spiralling into the arms of Dixon. Little step before he makes contact. And it's Hughes who comes out with it. There's the ball spilt on the floor.
Oh, Anderson's trying to rip it free.
And Tigers come away with the penalty.
Big roar from the Tigers crowd there when the referee Tim Fiala awarded Tigers the penalty.
Yeah, that's great stuff from Will Riley. Tigers scrumming out just inside their half. Sale boys getting amped. Tansy with the put in. And it's Tigers who win the penalty again for the collapsed scrum. Really, Tigers pack looking really strong today. Glassfan's touch. So it'll be a Tigers line out just beyond the Sale 22. Gregory with the throw. Up and safely into Birtwell's arms.
Oh, ball's loose.
Bradley tries to take it out and consequently got wrapped up. Glass finds touch once again. Arguably could have had put some more yards on that, but be another Tigers line out. A few metres down from the last. Bower once more, settle for the maul again. Bradley on the ball. Gregory on the ball. Lawler stalled. Tigers still driving through. Referee says use it. Out it goes to Nathan Pope, sorry. Thunder rattles through Park Lane as Gregory takes the ball in. Deans now. Spins off one. Little dink into Riley. Oh, he stays up for a second. Glass looks for the option. Bradley. Birtwell.
Bit isolated.
Steps inside. Does well to retain it though. Gregory. Pope. Tigers slowly making yards.
Yeah, Sale have done well to slow them down here.
Absolutely.
Slow
Killed
Tigers down.
all momentum. Deans with the run again. A little bit of a freeze in momentum there and all. Offside. Tigers pen.
Looks like they might go for the sticks here, maybe.
I think that'd be wise. Just put an extra 3 in between them. Which will put them 3 tries ahead of their visitors. Time off while Saleman receives some treatment. And back underway we go. So it'll be Glass line up for the extra 3. Up and over it goes. Put the Tigers 3 tries in the conversion ahead of their visitors. 27-10. to the home side. 12 minutes into the second half. And it's a great take on the run by Henderson. Pops it to Riley.
And it's all over at Rotherham, who've took on Leeds Tax today. They've come away with the victory. 52 points to 12 have Rotherham.
Oh, and it's a nice little tap through by Sale. It's regathered by Riley.
Oh, and he's carried it back over, so it'll be a 5-metre scrum.
That is unfortunate. Of course, that's another consequence of the heavy rain, is you don't exactly have much traction when you hit the floor. So it's going to be a Sale scrum under the sticks. Scrum down, Sale ball. Green sends it out right. Oh, the pass is just missed by Fulcrum. More thunder rattling through the stands at Park Lane.
Well, there might have been a little bit of lightning actually then, Joe. Interested to see. Let's hope that doesn't get any worse.
Right, you said it now, Tom. Sale ball.
Tigers have turned it over.
That's not what Sale wanted. They're in prime scoring location.
Yeah, then wet weather conditions out there making it really hard to keep hold of the ball. The Tigers forced that knock on.
Austin Downham, the replacement forward for Tigers, looks to be warming up a little bit. Perhaps it's time the finishers came on.
Free kick for Tigers.
Glass with the kick. And it just slides off the outside of his boot.
Yeah, no, great kick there.
Yeah,
Didn't even leave the 22.
Tigers not out of danger yet. Time off for John O'Donnell and Sean Street to join the pitch for Sale.
Yeah, 2 changes for Tigers as well there. So Isaac Deans and John Blanchard make way for Billy Addy and Austin Downham. Billy Addy will probably slot back in at lock, and Will Riley will shift to number 8.
Great line out for Sale. Langdon on the ball. Tigers with a strong reply. O'Donnell was looking for the blind, but it's gone open anyway. Josh Brown. Oof. A crunching tackle from the opposite man there. Sale sent that wide to Addison. In again to Langdon, straight through his legs. And Rylance comes away with it. Tough first contact for Mallinson. Glass sends it over. Edwards picks it up. Sends in his inside man. Referee's blown his whistle. Not releasing. So it'll be Addison with the kick for Sale. Up and out it goes. For a Sale line out, just inside, or rather on the 22. Up it goes into the arms of Vickers to set up for the Sale maul. And it's Tigers who are driving them back initially. Sale still going as they come out on the inside. And it's hard to see who's on the ball, but Sale have made a break. Minton takes it in now. Out to Langdon. Sale go for the blind. You've got Edwards outside him. Out to Thunder. Minturn again. Oof, and it's a great shot on Langdon. Wilson. Oof, and another crunching tackle from Tigers.
He's hurt himself in that one.
They've put in the hits in. But it's opened up a gap. Sale have capitalised, encroaching on the line ever more. Space out wide. Dixon takes it in. Addison screaming for it. He's got Milken outside him. Rolls. And it's Milken.
Tigers are down to 13 here briefly. Pope's hurt. And Lewis Bradley.
And Thunder goes out the outside. No, sorry. Yeah. I think that's Carlisle on the ball. Sale just battering Tigers' defensive line.
Advantage. Free ball now for Sale.
Oh, and it's Wilson who's taken it in. Inches away. And Sale are over. At long last. They really earned that try, Tom. Hammering away at the Tigers line.
Yeah, there was quite a few phases there for Sale, but they eventually get it over the line, and Tigers were putting their bodies on the line. I think Lewis Bradley and Nathan Pope both got hurt. They were briefly both receiving treatment as well. So Tigers were down to 13 to try and stop Sale getting in there, but a try it is for Sale.
And Addison converts to bring the score to 27-15. I think that's Tansey taken to the bench as Deans comes back on.
Yeah, so 2 changes actually there, Joe, for Tiger. So Lewis Bradley's making way after receiving some treatment, so Isaac Deans has come back on. And Matt Sturgis has replaced Jacob Tansey at scrum half.
It's a hard initial line from Sale there. Referee's brought it back.
Few half-time scores around the ground. So Birmingham Moseley trail 9-21 to Leicester Lions. Blackheath lead Bishop Stortford 17 points to 14, and Plymouth Albion lead 35 points to 0 versus Clifton. Rams are currently at home and they're beating Dings by 26 points to 12. And Tunbridge Judians at half-time are losing 8 points to 19 versus Rosslyn Park.
Vickers with the line out in the arms of Langdon at the back of that maul now. Edwards chases the kick on the outside. But it's Tigers with the take. It's just spilled forwards. So knock on to Sale.
Momentum's just starting to switch a little, isn't it, Joe? It was
clear.
pretty much all ties in that first half. Sale couldn't really get anything going, but now
Yeah, no, definitely the
Sale have been on the front foot in the second half.
yeah, they definitely found their stride. Only come away with 1 try, luckily so far, but the hosts retain the lead. And we're just going to reset this scrum. Referee wasn't happy with it. Yeah, we're going to reset this scrum for a second time. Referee reminding both sides to retain a gap. Weather seems to have cleared up, so that'll be one less thing to worry about for both teams. Green with the put in. Straight out it comes. Markham misses another pass. Edwards scoops it up. Bit of a harsh knock on that one, but one on the, all the same. Tigers with the scrum this time.
Yeah, it's not been a great day for Fergus Mulcrone out there today. I think that one, though, was because of the conditions.
Yeah, slung just outside his reach, but plenty of time to improve as we get further into the latter stages of this game. 66 minutes gone and only 10 points in it. Tigers 27, Sale at 17. Scrum down once again. And that'll be that for the scrums for now.
Yeah, I think Sale were actually just looking down at the touchline then, Joe. They're a little bit annoyed because they're trying to get Dan Birchall on. And they obviously want to get him on prior to that scrum.
Straight out it goes. Off Glass's boot.
There's a little bit of a disagreement about whether Dan Birchall was coming on there between him and the assistant on this side. So he's still not being allowed onto the field while this line-out's going to be taken.
All right, it's just tipped over to Sale side. Kellen forward, props up for Greens. Box kick. Edwards gets under it, but it's Pope who comes away with it.
Yeah, great take there from Sam Thorpe. It looks like he may have just entered touch.
Yeah.
Is Dan Birchall going to get on now?
One would
Yes,
hope.
he is.
There we go.
Looks like he's going to replace Corbin Thunder.
And Adam Mallinson comes on for Ben Gregory. He'll slot into the number two position. Gregory's had a decent game, much better, much more accurate in the lineup this week than he was at the last. As he exits the pitch to resounding applause. He's had a great time here at Tigers since he joined us last season. It looks like Andy Hughes is just receiving a bit of treatment on the floor there.
Steve Chesney says, good to see Tigers back front again, watching from Crete in Greece. Thanks for watching, Steve. And also, I don't think I got to mention Gareth Riley, who's said, great first half to watch on the Tigers. Thanks for coverage, all involved. Cheers, Gareth.
Cheers, Tom. And in the ball goes to Vickers. Oh, sorry, Minturn. And he's out now with Hughes. Ford. Slung out to Wilson. He dives inside, cuts through two. Eventually brought down. Great tackle by Riley. Wilson has a go. Wilson again. Back inside Sale come now. Langdon has a go. And he just gets stalled. It's a great shot by Sturgis.
Time off again, Joe. There's a few people down now for Sale. I think Mark Dixon took one on the ankle.
Yeah, Sale really showing the wear and tear. And I think that's Bradley re-entering the pitch for Isaac Deans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bradley will return to flanker and Riley at 8. Tigers scrum. Sturgis with the put in. Strong initial hit from Dogs, but Tigers come away with it. Up to Glass. The tap of the toes before he sends it over. Edwards chases. Glass receives. He slices it and it finds touch just beyond the halfway. So it'll be a sail line out directly opposite us. Referee calls time off for changes. It looks like Tansy's coming back on for Pope.
Yeah, so Sam Thorpe's going to go in into centre. Jacob Tansy's going to do another shift on the wing as he did last week versus Rams.
Great stuff. Not had a chance to see much from Thorpe this game.
Oh, good feet from Mallinson. Great kick from Mallinson.
Gorgeous stuff. Nice little placement for an attacking, or rather a defensive line-up for Tigers. Keeping the visitors under pressure. Sale with the Moore once again. Langdon at the back. Tigers putting up a fight. Ball sent over in his touch. For a Tigers line out.
Just to reiterate again from the first half, the clock on our stream is just rolling, so the time has been off. So the actual time on the clock here is 73 minutes 45 seconds. So the last 7 minutes of the game are being played right now.
Decent line out, and forward the Tigers Moore crawls.
Tigers will be looking to score. They need another try for a bonus point.
Bradley whips it out. Tigers steal the ball. Fighting to get into that Sale 22 where they've done their best work this game. Ainsley with the ball. Downham. Strong first carry from him. And a little juke from Mallinson. Rylance goes himself. Riley. Tigers stalling a bit here. Riley has another go. Makes a couple of yards. So just whips it out to Burtwell. Really strong and in-your-face defence from here, from Sale here. Glass almost breaks through. Bradley.
Yeah, it's good work, good defence so far from Sale. They were looking for a turnover though if they want to get back in this game.
Bradley once more. Glass. Little chip over the top. And it's Edwards who calls the mark, takes it quickly. And it's subsequently sent out by Dixon. game seems to have stalled around this centre third. Neither team really able to put one over on the other. But Tigers stay ahead as the clock ticks over to 77 minutes. Tigers 27, Sale 17. It's a contest in the air, but Birtwell comes away with it. Tips it to Bradley. Sorry, Bradley on the ball now. Mallinson. Addy.
Advantage there, Tigers, high tackle.
Riley. And slung out wide to Mallinson, who just spills it forward. That's going to be a knock on.
Come back for the high tackle.
It was an ambitious pass, but one that can be made with advantage. So we'll come back for the Tigers pen. And into touch it goes. It's 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining on the clock here. Not sure there's going to be a chance for Sale to bring it back, so about time we start thinking about player of the day. Nathan Pope, Tom?
Yeah, I think Nathan Pope's had a great game, to be honest. I mean, there's a few to pick from. If you look at Sam Thorpe getting his first try for the club. I think Zane Ainsley made the first one and scored one himself.
Yeah, Ainsley really set the tone.
He was in there for a Nolly Glass coming with a bit of an elbow injury. And he's been perfect for kicking.
Well,
I think Ollie Glass should be
yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree.
Star man today, Joe.
It's sometimes easy to give it to the 10, but there's not been a time when Glass has been on the ball and impacts haven't been made, you know, through his kicking and his passes out wide.
Yeah, I think he came in with a bit of an elbow injury today. You can see it's got a bit of strapping there on his right arm, but he's filled in. Like I said earlier, at the start of the game, he's the third player already this season to play at number 10 for Tigers. So, well, to play fly half, should I say. So, I think he's been great today as Ollie Glass, and he's been probably the cherry on the cake of what's been a great performance for
Absolutely.
Sedgley.
Yeah, looks like Riley's being carried off. Let's hope that injury's not too permanent. However, a great game from Riley anyway. Yeah, a real impact forward. Sales come down. Sean Street in at 9 now. He picked up a try last game against Rotherham. In the ball goes. And scrum's been collapsed. Sale will come away with the pen still. A little bit of push and shove. Downham just blowing off some steam. Now, what can you expect from Derby Day up here at Park Lane? Addison sends it out. Long and into touch.
I think we'll see this line out and that'll be it then, Joe.
Yeah, the clock has reached 80 minutes. So Nathan Langdon with the final play. Yeah, try's not out of the question, but victory for Tigers has been secured. It's a nice line out. Markham now pops it outside him. Forward on the ball. Markham again. Looks like the head injury's reopened. He's bleeding still. Ref's going to bring it back. The Sale pen.
Sale looking for this bonus point try to end their afternoon.
It would be great for them to walk away with the bonus point. Yeah, if you can't win the game, at least get the points. Tigers at ready and raring to put them out. Sale taking their time. Langdon sends it in. Sale form them all. Tigers drive into the very last second, not giving their neighbours an inch. Mallinson and down on joint, out it comes to Wilson once again. Langdon. Vickers.
Advantage Sale.
Sale looking dangerous here. Langdon slings it out to Mulcran. Referee blows his whistle. They come back for the original Sale penalty. Anderson on the ball once more. And it's not the most accurate kick, but the Sale line now once more. Still time for Sale to make a final impact, despite there being no time left. Sale with the maul. Langdon at the back. Forward. They're rolling, still rolling, still rolling. 5 metres, still rolling.
Advantage as well.
Free play for Sale.
Someone's getting a yellow. And it looks like it's Adam Mallinson who's received that yellow. So Tigers are going to be down to 14 for the rest of this game.
Formalities aside, that's a shame, but Tigers really putting in the beats into their neighbours as we pause for another man receiving treatment. Sale with another closing line out. And another maul. Much closer this time. There's that secondary shove. And over they go for a final try. A bonus point try for the visitors. Who I can only assume that was Langdon at the back. So that'll do it, aside from the following conversion. That'll do it for today's derby game at Park Lane. What a game it was. See, it felt like the visitors took their time getting into it, but have battled it out to the very last minute. And that much is obvious from a final try from the Sale forwards, who have put in such a shift, put their bodies on the line, standing up against the Tigers. Addison with the final kick, and wide it goes. So final score, Tigers 27, Sale 22. Tigers come out on top this time in the Manchester derby. A really strong and proud performance from the Tigers. So many improvements on last week. Let's hope to see more improvements throughout the season. As we said before, MVP for today was Ollie Glass. Seriously influential in that 10 shirt, securing the extras for the Tigers whenever he could and making an impact everywhere else. So an excellent performance for the home side all round, and thanks to Sale for coming around the corner to play with us today. They put in a solid performance, but unfortunately it came just short in this edition of the Manchester derby.
And just before we go, thank you to people in the chat. Sam Glass says, good choice, his mum. Well, so yeah, Ollie Glass is starman today. And thank you again to Cam Ainsley, who said, thanks for the coverage, guys, watching in New Zealand, and fantastic to be able to watch my son play. So, yeah. So as you say there, Vinny, the cameraman says it's about 5:30 in the morning there in New Zealand. So thank you for watching, and thank you to everyone else who tuned in. And we hope to see you next week.